Hey y'all, good morning. What's going on? It is Jamie, that's me here. Hope everybody is having a great Monday so far. Just wanted to come to you guys real quick to chat about Carlee Russell just a bit more. Okay. Um, Before we get into that, FYI, for a lot of people that may not know, I did do a live last night for those people that are interested and care just an ounce about basketball wives at all. Myself, Scotty, giving you the real tea all came together and did a live last night. So if you haven't checked that out, definitely go on and check that out and definitely support their channels by subscribing to their channels. Okay. So as you guys come into the video, definitely like the video. You know, it's giving every bit of last minute. So with it being last minute, a lot of people not gonna get the notifications. Okay. Um, so yeah, it's giving real impromptu on this Monday. Okay. But I just wanted to come real quick and chat about Miss Carlee Russell. Y'all know this is the young lady that ended up faking her kidnapping in so many words. Okay. Back in Alabama, this took place back in July for those people that may not be aware. All right. Now, she was missing for roughly about maybe 48 hours or something like that, 48, 49 hours. She was missing. Okay. Everybody thought that it was real at first. Then we quickly realized that this was a scheme that she set up to come to us with the BS. She recently had a court hearing, and during that court hearing, what we learned was that she ended up being found guilty, right? She has to pay like an $18,000 fine, they were saying. And then I believe they want her to do jail time. Okay. She pled not guilty to all of this. And here's the thing for me, y'all. We still want to know why. That's the big question. Like, we still want to know, why did she do this and who the hell was she with? What the hell was she doing in those 48 hours or whatever? But I have to shout out JLR Investigates, because, baby, he went down to that courtroom. And I do have some tweets here that we're going to get into a video. When I say he went down to that courtroom and got into some things, he went into that courtroom and got into some things. Okay. Marielle, thank you so much for the super sticker. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Good morning, Omar, honey. Good morning. Come on in. All right. So he went down to the courtroom, and baby, this man did not waste no time. He was on their R's. He was on their R's. So let me go ahead and get that up for y'all so that we could just look and see um what all took place. Because again, this will be a quick video. All right. So let me get this off the screen here, honey. Because JLR, girl, I was so here for this. What's up, Sade? What's going on? Good morning. Good morning, Grand Rising, honey. Good morning, Ashley. Good morning. Okay. So this is what he said. First of all, he broke the news back on October 11th, and he says, breaking: Judge Bishop finds Carlee Russell guilty on both charges in Hoover, Alabama. Court today. The prosecution has enough evidence to convict you, is what was said. I'm going along with their recommendations. This is what the judge said. Okay. There was an $831 fine, 6 months of jail time, restitution of $17,974.88. So of course that's about $18,000. They said Carlee has already entered her plea for an appeal, because she ain't trying to do no jail time. Now, they were saying that it was a year that she was going to have to do, but according to JLR, he's saying that the judge sentenced Carlee to 6 months on each count, which would make it 1 year in jail. However, he never said 1 year in jail. He just said 6 months. So they could run concurrently, meaning that she could do them at the same time. So she could go to jail for only 6 months. So I'm not sure if it's a year or 6 months, but to me, I kind of feel like 6 months, that's not bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, girl, because I didn't think she was going to go to jail at all. But 6 months, I feel like that's not bad. You did the crime, you got to do the time or whatever like that, girl. But obviously her attorney's not with that. Okay. He does have a press conference. I do want to get into that, and I want us to check that out. So let me go ahead and hop over here. Okay, so we'll check that out. All right. And this is still JLR Investigates. And I really appreciate him, because he was on their ass. Whereas I felt like other reporters were kind of like standoffish, like not wanting to press too hard on the situation. And then there's going to be a video where he's clapping back at them, because they're trying to check him about how he's reporting on stuff or how he's coming at them. And they're like, oh, you don't have to do all of that. And it's like, nah, yes, he do. Like, if that's what he wants to do to get get his questions answered. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I've seen that like in person, not just on television. You know what I'm saying? So as a reporter, and it's like just because y'all not as aggressive or whatever, y'all not trying to get the story, girl, don't be trying to comprehend. But anyway, girl, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, let's check out what he has to say to them.
Carlee, why did you lie? Why did you lie to the public? Why did you lie to the public, Carlee? Where were you for those 49 hours, Carlee? Carlee, where were you for those 49 hours? Do you have anything to say to the community for lying to the community? Everyone was out there searching for you, Carlee. Do you have anything to say? Mr. and Mrs. Russell, anything to say? Why did you lie on national TV? Why did you lie on national TV? Anything to say, Carlee?
Girl. Yeah, hold that head up, honey. Girl, this man is trying to get all in their business. Child, that is messy. So I feel like he's asking all of the right questions, and it's clear that the attorney has got them nip tight and was like, listen, when we get up here, don't answer nothing. Let me talk. That is what y'all pay me for. So let me do all of the motherfucking talking. Y'all better not say nothing to these people. You hear what I say? But at this point, I don't want to just hear from Carlee. I want to hear from her motherfucking mama too. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't even say the daddy because the daddy been on mute. Okay. He been giving Beyonce concert. It's been on mute since it started. But that mama though, that's who I really would like to hear from. I would like for her to come to the front because this man is gonna ask her why she lied. And my thing is how you sat up there on the Today Show versus how you're showing yourself up when you approach him. Definitely giving two different people, girl. Okay, Miss Ma'am done got her hair done and put her on a little bit of peach, honey. And over here cunt to the up. But anywho, I want to go ahead. So y'all just saw them walk into the courtroom, okay? Walked into the courtroom. We learned her fate or whatever the case is. And this is where we're going to get into what the her attorney had to say, where he's going to pretty much recap everything, okay? Now, according to JLR Investigates, he says Carlee Russell's attorney, Emory Anthony, speaks to the media after filing an appeal to Judge Bishop's guilty verdict. I'm surprised the judge didn't say lock her something now. But anyway, girl, let's keep going. He states that the attorney general knows Carlee was not off with the guy or in a hotel those 49 hours. He feels jail time is too much for a first-time offender on misdemeanor charges. Now, sir, I don't give a fuck if Carlee was with her goddamn dog for them 49 hours. Do you hear what I say? I do not care if she was with her dog. She could be with her fucking hamster for 48 to 49 hours, and America does not give a damn. What we care about, honestly, is why we would like to know what she was doing, because what we know for a fact is that she was not with no man. She said a white man. She was not with no white man in no damn trailer or whatever it was. She 18-wheeler or wherever it was she said that she was at, being fed some fucking Cheez-Its. That's what we do know. So I just feel like the people need answers. It doesn't matter whether she was with this person, this woman, this guy, this child. I'm trying to find out, why did you do it? And then why did you create this elaborate ass story when you know that's not what was going on? So where the hell was you at that your ass was able to just walk back to the house when it was all said and done? And I think that that's one of the reasons. Because, see, I think she might end up going to trial or something. I think they might end up having a trial if the attorney general and her attorney can't come to a medium about what the judge says. I think she may end up having a trial. And, of course, her attorney won't want that because I feel like more details is going to come out about her. So, and because the state feels robbed of information because they never got a chance to actually speak to this young lady, child, I feel like y'all gonna have a hard time trying to get them to change their mind and get them to give her a no jail sentence. So we shall see. I don't know, girl. This is gonna be interesting, but let's check out what he had to say though.
All right, what's your question? So, just reaction to, tell us what happened in
Cut your
court
phones up.
and the reasons behind it.
Well, we stipulated in a field of case, and the reason behind it was that they're trying to ask for jail time, which we totally disagree with. So, in fairness, there's no need of having a trial here, knowing their position. So we have stipulated in the field of case, it was started anew in the best circumstances.
Why do you feel a custodial sentence is appropriate?
Well, under the circumstances of Class A misdemeanor, first offense, if you can find where someone would put in jail, just bring the file to them and I'll look at it. Generally, they're not put in jail.
He right about that though.
We disagree with that. Restitution, we don't disagree with that. But to lock up and put in jail, we disagree.
And Ray, she was clearly very nervous today in court.
Sure.
Just talk about her mindset and how she felt about everything that was going to happen and did happen.
Well, nervous is anyone that go before a judge, and that's before circuit court. But I think she understands what has happened. She has apologized. I know you all said not through me, but that's not good enough. But she has apologized for what transpired. I don't want her to have any type of breakdown or anything of that nature. So we're handling her with kid gloves, trying to make sure her mental state is just fine.
I think a lot of people are just wondering why.
Well, I think that's something that eventually you'll find out the why of it. But I think you can stop saying she was out 48 hours with some guy. I think the Attorney General knows that's not true. I think you can stop saying she was out at the Red Roof Inn. The Attorney General knows that's not true. So we're dealing with issues with Carlee, and we want the best for Carlee. And I think that's, we realize a mistake was made, but we don't want to just pile on right now. And I appreciate you all not running down like some people are, just trying to get a picture of the young lady. I mean, she made a mistake, and we're going to do it.
The restitution, the amount of that, and do you think that is fair?
Well, I think anything is fair when it comes to restitution with the expenses that were done. So we have to say that's fair. They have, anytime you assert restitution, it has to be proven. And set the amount, $17,000 or some dollars, hours spent, I would think that would be fair. That's just not looking at what they can prove, but just thinking that could be fair.
Do you anticipate any other charges are forthcoming?
You would have to talk with the Great Attorney General's office. I don't know. We were invited to talk before a grand jury, and we turned that down because we don't need to put her in before someone when we're dealing with this right now. So you have to talk to the AG's office about that.
So do you expect to take it to a jury trial, or is this just?
I have two of the greatest lawyers with me, okay? And they will let me know what's the best thing to do. Okay?
Last question, can you tell us where she was during those 49 hours?
I think you need to ask the AG's office. And the AG's office, I don't think it's being, what word I want to use, because I don't believe in the word fair. I don't believe they're being compassionate. They know the young lady was not off on a whim. They knew that the young lady was not off with some young man. So they know that. So we just have to deal with it.
Does she feel she is being unfairly portrayed in the press?
She does not feel like she's being unfairly portrayed in the press. Now, I don't know what these other little YouTube videos and all that different thing. That's a different thing. I mean, they had a guy playing me that didn't look like me. I know I look like this.
Oh, he's talking about the Tubi movie.
He didn't look like me. I was upset about that. Go ahead.
No, she's an adult. So if she wanted to, for whatever reason, just get away for a little bit, not tell anyone, as an adult, you have that right. So what?
But she shouldn't have called the police. Or what?
Well, we're not going to get into that. I think at some point in time, and I don't want to put you off, but I think at some point in time, whether we have a trial, whether it's a trial, just because the state is pushing the issue, whether or not we would go before a judge and plead blind, I don't know right now. But I wouldn't want to talk about certain things right now, if you allow me.
So,
you all a great
I
group.
have one question.
Yes.
You said you disagreed with the
them trying to give her jail time. Back in July, the Attorney General talked about how he is maybe pushing for stiffer penalties after this incident moving forward.
We're not there.
But do you feel like that's why they're pushing for jail
I don't
time?
know. You have to ask them. I just think 6 months on each case is too much, especially a Class A misdemeanor. All right. And if y'all can find where first time Class A misdemeanor with no priors and they get any type of jail time, then let me know. Give me a call. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank
You
you.
say 100% that the parents are not.
Baby, listen, JLR was getting into some things over there in the red shirt. Okay. He was over there like, can you say for 100% the parents was not involved? Because that's what it is that we really want to know. That's what it is we really want to know. I saw Tracy had a few questions in the chat about a trial, but I believe that the attorney may have answered that for you with the press conference or whatnot. But I do think that he's right. I have to say, the whole, this is her first offense, so she hasn't done anything prior to, she has no criminal record, no criminal history of any sort, Class A misdemeanor. Like, yeah, those people do typically don't go to jail at all. They don't go to jail at all. But I think at this point, the state is pissed the hell off because here's the thing, just because they don't go doesn't mean that they can't go, because obviously that's a strong possibility. You feel what I'm saying? Like that. I mean, that's why they say, with this misdemeanor, you could get up to this amount of time in jail. So it's like, yeah, I agree with him though. I do, but it doesn't mean that it's not possible. That's why they attach jail time to certain misdemeanors. And this is just where we are. But I think that she really pissed the state off with lack of information. First of all, running up resources, number one. Okay. It's the resources for me. And then when they asked you to come talk to them, you wouldn't even talk to them with your attorney. So I feel like it's just, they still got a lot of unanswered questions. And he doesn't know if they're going to have a jury trial, because it sounded like he said initially they were telling him that he could go for like a jury trial or something like that. But I think he said they declined that offer or something like that. I think that's what he said in the beginning, like they were invited to do like some type of trial. So right now, they don't know if they're going to do a judge one or a jury one or what's going to happen. But I would think that that's going to happen if they can't come to a medium as attorney general and her attorney, then somebody else is probably going to have to make the decision for them, whether it's going to be the judge or whether it's going to be the jury. I don't know how long they're going to be able to, deliberate between the two to identify what's going to work best. Because right now the state ain't taking their foot off her neck at this particular time. I also noticed how her attorney tried to make sure that he put emphasis on her mental, because I feel like that's still going to be a play that he tries to use. As far as we're handling her with kid gloves and her mental, we just want to make sure, we don't want her to have an episode or something like that, he said. And we're just going to make sure that she's good and her mental is okay. And I'm like, okay, I see what you're doing here. You're trying to make it about her mental so that they could soften the blow. And then I don't know if y'all also caught this, he kept throwing questions at the AG, the Attorney General's office. Basically, this is his way of trying to get them to put pressure on the Attorney General's office. That's what he's doing, because he feels like they're not being compassionate enough. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, hey, it is what it is, I think I saw somebody in the chat say that some people that are drunk drivers, they may get misdemeanor charges, don't even go to jail. I think that's true. And I also think that there are some that do go as well. So, I mean, this is just the girl where we at. And I hate that they over here playing with this girl like she just a child. So we handling her with kid gloves. No, baby. I feel like maybe her parents been doing that with her all their life, which is why she ended up doing the shit that she did. But girl, that's what's going on, honey. So but let's get into more, because this is where the mama comes, baby. And Miss Mamas is ready. She's slick on, attack mode. So JLR investigates. It says Talithia Russell comes out in attack mode, and she was not happy to see me. She even tried to grab my phone. What do Carlee Russell's parents know? And why did they lie on national TV even after? Come on. Come on. Even after it was clear Carlee made the whole thing up. He not lying because the mama did come back and she still stood 10 toes down in supporting her daughter and believing that what her daughter told her the first time was true. But let's go ahead and see how this played out.
Why did Carlee lie? Why did you guys go on national television and tell a lie to the public? Why? Why did you lie, Carlee?
Look at the mom. Look at the mama, y'all.
Carlee
Look at the daddy
Russell,
getting the
why
hell out
did
her
you
way.
lie? Jonathan Lee Riches investigates. Why did you lie, Carlee Russell? Why did you lie to the public? Why did you blame a white man? Why did you blame a white man? Why did you blame a white? Don't touch my phone, lady. Lady, don't touch my phone. Don't touch my phone. Why did you?
Okay, see, I'm gonna have to pause it because I done got a little. I'm sorry, y'all. I done got a little. Had to pause it. Now I know I saw a lot of people on the shade room complaining like, why he had to say that white man? Why he had to keep saying white man? But that's what she did, y'all. That's what she did. It's just what it is, okay? She did say it was a white man, and she said it was a white toddler. Like, girl, that's just what she did. That's number one. Number two, mama, it was giving Karen the way you ran up on him and then told this man that he was in your personal space when you went and invaded his personal space. Then he's saying that you grabbed his phone. Now, if this man wanted to press some type of charge on you for a bit of assault, then what you want him to do? Okay, then what? You feel what I'm saying? So, mama, and another thing, ma'am, the way you walked out there is not the same way you looked when you sat up there on the Today Show. Okay, with them thin ends and was over there trying to, gain the sympathy of the people. But let me mind my business, girl. And let me just press play.
Miss Russell, why did you grab my phone? Why did you grab my phone, Miss Russell? Why did you lie to national television? Why did you lie to national television, Miss Russell? Why? Why did you go on national television and lie? Why did your daughter blame a white man? Why did your daughter blame a white man for a fake kidnapping? Why? Why? Why'd she plead not guilty today? Why, Miss Russell? Why? Why?
Now y'all heard one of the reporters say, dude, you can't just run up on a. So that's going to be a separate thing. But what I realized Miss Russell was doing, so as she walked up on him, because the daddy knew what the hell was going on. He got the hell out the way. I'm hollering. Okay. She walked up on him like she was ready to get into some things for real. Well, as Carlee was entering the vehicle, what mama was doing, being mama bear, not saying that she shouldn't have, and the husband was trying to put her in the car. She telling him, get the hell out of my way. Like, nah, I'm not ready to get in the car. Girl, she runs him, period. Okay. But anywho, what she was doing when she was walking away, she was trying to get him and the camera off of her daughter. That's why she was doing that. So she was trying to lead him further away from the vehicle. That's what she was doing. So I'm like, okay, girl, I see you, girl. I can't even be mad at you for that, because at the end of the day, whether I like what your daughter did or not, that's your child. And you gonna do what you got to do for your kid. You gonna protect your baby. So who the hell am I? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I see what you're doing. Now you're trying to lead him away from asking your daughter any questions or getting in her face or anything with that camera. But baby, when I tell y'all JLR was on their ass, he was on their ass. And I loved it. I loved it, because if that man was really out of order, the police standing there would have said something to him. And he wasn't. He was just asking. He was asking all the right questions. He was applying that pressure that y'all was not ready for. Okay. So there's that. Let me see what else we got, because I do believe that there is more video. Now, this one here is from a different angle. So let's get that one up on the screen.
Why did you lie, Carlee? Carlee Russell, why did you lie? Jonathan Lee Riches investigates. Why did you lie, Carlee Russell? Why did you lie to the public? Why did you blame the white man? Why did you blame the white man? Why did you blame the white? Don't touch my phone, lady. Lady, don't touch my phone. Don't touch my phone. Why did you, Miss Russell? Why did you grab my? Why did you lie, Carlee?
Child.
Carlee Russell, why did you lie? Jonathan.
Ain't that so messed up, girl? Girl, why did you, girl? He was on their head, but I believe this one here is where he pretty much checks the little the Karens outside, honey. This is too funny to me. Let me go and share this one with y'all.
Listen.
No, you don't run the place.
Guess what? I do today.
Ooh.
I do today.
Hollering.
You all don't even ask her the right questions. You just stand around and just ask her dumb stuff.
Oh,
Sure, right. That's why people call you people fake media, because you don't even answer the questions.
Baby, they so
You
sure.
don't even ask the questions. Oh, you don't even ask the questions. Blah, 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 blah.
Child.
You people go soft, man. Ask them the tough questions. Stop being fake media.
We love this type of
All right, that's right. Oh, yeah. We're just gonna film her, not ask her why she lied to the public. And
that he ain't lying though. Like, I'm sorry. He not lying though. We're just gonna film her and not ask her none of the major, like, he not lying. Y'all just out there to say that y'all got a piece of an exclusive, which really ain't no exclusive, but what y'all really getting is B-roll. Like, come on. Come on now. That ain't nothing but y'all. That's all that y'all doing. If you're gonna be out there, girl, ask questions that the people want to know. And see, that's why people don't be relying and trusting y'all fucking media people. And then you want to sit up there and try to refer to him as fake media. But the gag be, a lot of these YouTube channels get more views than actual news outlets do. That be the gag for me, because people rather come and hear the real from other folks. Hello, that are not under them network contracts and gotta just read whatever they say on the teleprompter and stay within the guidelines of what y'all say they gotta stay within. Girl, listen. I was here for it, baby. The way that white man looked at him and he was shook and just stared at him like, no, he didn't. Yes, he did, baby. He was on y'all fucking head top. He was on y'all head top, and I'm so glad he went out there. So shout out to JLR Investigates. I'm glad that he applied pressure on those necks. Do you hear what on those necks? And that's all I could really say about that. I just appreciated that. That was it. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him for that. But that's what's going on. We don't know what the true fate is going to be of Miss Carlee. We know she owed $18,000. We'll have to wait to see if she's gonna do any of that jail time, whether she's gonna have to go in front of a jury, a judge, or anybody to to have a decision made on that sentencing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's that, child. I was looking for a person in the chat that had a lot of questions, but it looks like she may have left after the attorney answered the questions that she had. So yeah, I think she was saying that people were being hard on Black women. Yikes. Well, looks like the attorney may have shut her up. I hate that for you, ma'am. But either way, good luck. Same to you, Miss Carlee. Good luck to you as well. We hope you learned something from this, and I'm looking forward to finding out what the Attorney General's office and her attorney's office are going to what the decision is going to be ultimately about, whether or not she gonna do 6 months, she gonna do a year, she gonna do 3 months, maybe she'll do 2 weeks or 8 days or something like that. Didn't Jesse Smollett do like 8 days or something like that? Then he was out and hasn't been back since. So listen, what's the new term they using over there on TikTok? You must do time. Okay, so that's what it's giving, girl. We wish you the best. Like I said, good luck. But that's all that I got. Wanted to come to y'all real quick with this update on Miss Carlee Russell, along with the footage and everything. You guys continue to leave your thoughts and comments down below. I'm Jamie, that's me. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Jamie, that's me, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.